Stephen Wayne Rochon, U.S. Coast Guard, Rear Admiral. There is a process of, with the enlisted ranks, which is a separate advancement process, which we don't call advancement in the officer corps. It's more promotions. So on the enlisted side, you take out coursework in your specialty. I was a bosun mate, and the bosuns do most of the upkeep of the vessel. They're involved in search and rescue, all the operations, working the aids to navigation. And so you take out a course and you study, you have a chance to study, and then you take an end of course test. You pass that test, and depending on how high you grade, you have a chance to advance to the next rank. So you start off as a seaman apprentice, and then you move to seaman, and then you move to petty officer, 3rd class, and then on up the ranks to the highest rank in enlisted is chief, senior chief, and master chief petty officer. I went to officer candidate school while I was a 1st class bosun mate. So you advance by taking tests and what they call practical factors, so you can demonstrate how well you do your job, and your supervisor checks off that list. But when you move to the officer corps, it's a totally different advancement system. That is based not on test, but strictly on performance, and is documented in what they call an officer evaluation report, abbreviated OER. And so your OER, you get graded by that supervisor, which is usually someone right above your rank. And then beyond that person, let's say if you're an ensign, which is the 1st officer rank, there's usually a lieutenant above you. And above the lieutenant is an executive officer. And above the executive officer is the commanding officer. All of them have a say-so in your evaluation report. They grade you from a scale of 1 to 7. 1 is very bad. 7 is the best. And if you get in the middle of that, you're not likely to get promoted, because there's so many people in the 5, 6, and 7 range that you have to get in that range to be competitive. So as an officer, it's a very competitive process. And it goes before a board of folks that don't even know you. And they sit down and look at all the ensigns or all the lieutenants who are trying to make the next rank. And this closed door system compares you with everyone else in the Coast Guard at that rank, and to see how well you performed, how difficult your job was, and at the end of a couple of days to a week, they come out with a list of who should be promoted. So that goes all the way up through even the flag rank of Admiral.